Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. As usual, all I ask for you guys to do is to hit that like right there, that thumbs up, because it takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And as usual, I will put the link for that Neo Facebook group that Zahir and I started on Facebook that is growing in a massive way. This is going to be a very short video, but I think it's actually kind of a follow-up from yesterday's video. And again, I want to thank our subscriber from China, Neo San Francisco, for this information therein. Remember, I've always said there are minor speed bumps, and a real investor doesn't focus on the share price unless you want to buy more. You focus on what the company is doing. Most people focus on the share price. Oh, the stock is trash, they say. And they poop in their pants because they don't understand how the stock market works. Excuse me, guys. They look at it as a stock, but it's not a stock. Neo is a company that's growing into a behemoth that is already a $1 trillion company, but is not yet reflected on paper. I spoke yesterday about the Goldman Sachs game and how the game is played on the stock market and how they keep the middle class right where you are by telling you it's a sell. And they've done this over many times to many different companies while they continue to buy, and they drag the share price down. Well, what do I have for you guys? Again, this is from Neo San Francisco. It's truly amazing stuff. As we look to where the company is going, we understand that the Firefly is coming, which will do the same at what Envoy is doing as it ramp up. It will devastate the sub-brand segment, as well as the same thing that our premium brand is doing in China, where it outsold Mercedes, Audi, BMW, Porsche combined. This year, we'll do the same thing again with our new platform EVs, with the new platform NT 3.0 Neo cars is going to be unbelievable. That's why I believe we were retooling the factory in January for that. And we're going to be, well, let me say this first. Neo San Francisco asked a huge investor over there in China for his advice. He said, from my friend Trader Chris, this is a really great insight. This is some good talking. He says, I asked whether it's a good idea that 51% of the company is held by insiders, whether this is a good idea. His answer, third quarter net losses was the fourth largest ever for Neo. Yes, higher sale, higher revenue, but the losses, that's a big red flag for the markets. It gives the shorts a chance to drag it down. But why the losses? Where did it come from? In my opinion, this will start to turn around in the fourth quarter, as I believe much of the losses were due to bringing Envoy to the market, from Envoy stores, from building the Envoy stores, to hiring sales reps, etc., and other things. Just building out the Envoys to start delivering them. Also, Firefly investment. Remember that we had to invest for the Firefly. Research and development, as well as the technology that's going within, etc., etc., the testing of it. So it says investment and others, as well as like the F3 and F4 plant. Remember, we're building that plant in China that's going to be finished this year. So of course, we're going to have losses. What the shorts are calling cash burn is an investment, my dear lads. Then there's two new Envoy coming out this year. Did you guys forget about that, my dear lads? The L70, which is the big 5-seater that William Lee said, the Emperor William Lee said, gonna make the first Envoy model pale in comparison. Can you imagine that? And the Envoy, the current Envoy is dynamite. And the L80, which is a big 7-seater that's coming under the Envoy brand. In the final stages of development, it's in the final stages of development. And remember, with that new factory that's going to be finished this year, we'll be pumping these out. It's taking up more investment money. But remember, once the majority of those investments are you finished, the research and development, the money that we're spending for that, then it's just updates every year. Q1 is not looking great. And this is why I think we should keep some cash on hand in case the stock pull back even more to keep loading like Goldman Sachs is. But as the ET9 and Firefly begins delivery, like in April, March and April, March is the ET9, April is the Firefly, that'll help activate and turn around some of the losses. I believe by fourth quarter this year, with the new models in production, with the F3 and F4 plant in operation, that would perhaps help bring NIO close to break-even point. And remember the factory in Egypt, guys. But fourth quarter is a big start. Then fourth quarter of last year. Then first quarter is the typical seasonal dip which we see happening every year. That happens. Once we get past that, I think it'll be much better as we move into the second quarter and third quarter of this year, 2025. Then, and remember, the government stimulus is coming to help us buy back shares. Everything is falling perfectly in line. The chess chips are being moved perfectly in place. Then hopefully fourth quarter would be a great one for us investors. I love this, guys. So I am actually, even though I'll keep buying shares, I will keep a certain amount of money aside for in case it keeps pulling back. I will keep buying again and again and again. So I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, do not forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and editing. And we must thank NIO San Francisco for this great insight. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time as to how the game is played from the ground level up. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.